Here we are already in week 6, and you're heading toward the home stretch. This week, I want to draw your attention to the letter to the representative. And I know I mentioned this in my welcome video. I really do want you to try to identify a legislative leader that would have an impact on your community need. So you will you'll write a business letter to either a leader of the healthcare community or a legislative body. I would really prefer if you did the legislative body, a senator, a representative, mayor. I think that would be preferable. But again, you could choose a healthcare leader. In it, you're going to identify at least 3 strategies to address the identified community need. And those 3 strategies will come from the literature. Those 3 strategies, at least one of them needs to be an interdisciplinary approach. So not just nursing, you have to include another discipline. For imaging students, you'll have to go outside your discipline of imaging. So each strategy needs to be supported with a current peer-reviewed research article or other reliable web resource. And it should be on one page. Business letters are single-spaced and they're in appropriate business letter format. So I'm going to click on this link here. It's going to take me to another link in Canvas. Let's see. And I thought I was going to Purdue OWL. To tell you the truth, I will make sure I correct that link. Oh, here we go. Business letter format, which does take me to Purdue OWL. See, I wasn't wrong. And why do I have all these pop-ups? Okay. So if you scroll down here, I would suggest that you use one of these formats here. So you can see that every one of these is single-spaced. I think you'd be wise to just have a 1-inch margin because you're going to have 3 proposals in the body of your letter here. Typically, I see block paragraph format with an extra line in between them. Although this looks like an appropriate format with the indent. And make sure that here, let me see if I can find the one. Make sure you identify the person by name and title. You'll want to include their business address, and people like to read their names. So make sure you address that person. Dear Congressman so-and-so, dear Senator so-and-so. And then you'll also want to include, I like this format up here. It includes my information up top. So my information, make sure you include the date, their information, and then you'll want to include a little bit of an introduction. I do not recommend that you put your name. I don't think that that's necessary because your name will be down at the bottom with your salutation there. Introduce yourself and tell them why you're writing in that first paragraph. In the second paragraph is what you want them to do. You want them to craft a bill to improve your community need, and this is how you're going to do it. These are the things that I found in the literature, A, B, and C. You'll wrap it up in the third paragraph, and you'll end with respectfully or sincerely, and then your name. If you want to, you can include your contact information, your Mount email address, or a phone number if you care to. These are not, you don't have to send these out, but I do want to see that you know how to do a proper business letter. Going back here, I want to just go over the rubric here. So you'll want to address the issue. It should be fairly well developed. It should include the impact on that leader's constituency, their region, and the economy. So all three of those things. You need to provide a plan, and that should include three different elements, and it must include at least one primary research article from a peer-reviewed journal, and it should be formatted correctly with no errors. Again, this should be limited to one page, single spaced. Your second page will be your references. So if you have any questions about any of these instructions for this assignment, don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to reading your letters.